In the name of God, the most benevolent, the most merciful. Alright, so I don't know how much background noise people are hearing, but I'm gonna go through this lecture, okay? I wanted to speak about an interesting idea, an idea I had last night before I fell asleep. I was thinking about the emotions I have on my inner reality compared to my outer reality. And then something took my attention to time, and for some reason I was thinking of from an existential perspective, philosophical existential perspective. I was thinking of how could I right now be like a soul that invests. Like my mind was trying to infuse the idea of an investor with the idea of the purpose of like a soul being here. And then for this episode, I chose the sentence, is life about a time investing strategy? And something interesting occurred to me. Right now, our sense of time is 24 hours a day. That's 1,440 minutes. If I remember correctly, it's 84,000 seconds, 86,400 seconds. And I thought, like, I'm not a billionaire right now. I don't have billions to invest. But I was just thinking about life, and I'm like, wait a minute. I have the same sort of investment ability, or it's like very similar, the choice, the feeling of it. That I have been investing time into the moment, which is another way of saying time is the investment of a soul in existence. I think that could have been the title. Time is the investment of a soul in existence. Now, I want you to imagine you have right now. I want this to be a sense of something you feel you have. I want you to, I mean, people have visualized this probably before, but imagine you have 86, we have 86,400 seconds in a day. Now imagine you had 86,400. Let's say you had $86 million. What I'm trying to say is you would have this openness to invest. Now, when we look at human life, you start your day and you invest your time. And what you invest your time ends up influencing you. Like, human beings are in a world where they open their eyes, there's information, there's choices, there's consequences to those choices, and then there's the reasoning of a decision. I'm trying to say, like, last night before falling asleep, I was just there, like, staring at the ceiling and being like, yo, man, every day of my life has been not about me trying to get something, but it has actually been about how I have selected to invest my time. What have I chosen to give my time to, and what is the value of time for a being? It's its being. It's like living in different countries, which is something I've done. And based on your values, based on the choices you have access to, I'm just trying to say that taking an investor approach to how your soul is using its time as existence is key. When I say is life a time investing strategy, on some level an organism is born, and then we don't see it. We see it in the like when we see a person outside, we think we're seeing that person, but that person is not just a noun, visible noun. They are a developing verb. That means all the decisions that are being made, it's so massive. It's like, if you like just try to fathom the scale, that there's 8 billion human beings and they're all making micro decisions. And all their decisions it's about the investment of time. So there is a ridiculous amount of, like, think of it this way. 8 billion human beings making decisions, their decisions being in regards to where they want their being to exist throughout the day. And really, what sort of value system does the human being work through? How are we investing our time into it being existence? It is an investment. It's like, is every breath an investment in existence? And what are we investing in existence? Or another way of saying it, what sort of investment are we? We can choose, or think of it, let me start from a different angle. Let's say you open your eyes in this world and you're like, what are my choices? You have choices in regards to movement in space. You can move yourself as an object, or you can move subjectively before the objective body even moves. And really, it's fascinating because it's like there's an opportunity cost. There's an exchange in every moment. That means in this moment that I'm giving a lecture, for example, it is time that cannot be repeated. And it's like, I don't know, it occurs to me that out of all the decisions a person has throughout the day, it's like there's 8 billion human beings alive right now. They're all making different investments. There's those that are investing in their outer life. There are those that are investing in their inner life. There are those that are trying to find the balance between the inner life and the outer life. There are those who have realized they're in a world where that sort of balance is not possible. Pretty much there's too many variables to expect balance, too many unknown variables. Every moment is filled with angles that in ways that can be seen that have not been seen yet. Yeah, it is very, very clear to me that to be a human being is equivalent to some sort of existential mechanism, being able to select certain experiences, and on some level, like existence is the ink, it's what we leave behind, how you existed. It's like talking about the honor of existing, with what sort of honor are you existing. I feel like I could have opened up the context differently. Let me try to gather it all and see what I can make of this lecture so far. So, see, guys, we're wondering, is life a time investing strategy? The point of it is, like, you might not have like millions of dollars to invest, but in every moment of your being, you're selecting something. You're investing your time. For example, if you're listening to this lecture, it's, I guess, an investment. Me giving this lecture is an investment. And just this deeper context, kind of like pre-level to the level of decision making, it's like we're choosing where we spend our time and where our energy happens. We are choosing the quality of our existence based on what quality our attention goes to. If the awareness to an existence is an investment opportunity, it is choosing what out of what it is aware of to engage and take forth. Really, maybe we have misunderstood the human. The human is not, again, just like some noun in somewhere, but perhaps the human is the force of meaning. We are generating meaning. It's like we're actors in a film. We have a role to play in the management of the whole film, let's be honest. And one cannot avoid novelty. It's like some views on the human is like it's a type of intelligence that is using the familiarity of its past to not freak out about all the different ways everything can be held and it can be. What are we investing our time in? What do we care about? What is the value of our existence? I mean, I think this is a fair question to wonder about, and it's a very complex question because it depends on the depth of the evaluation. How are we valuing it? You know, it's like sometimes in my inner realms, I try to imagine the human being having a rare glow, like a unique glow. And it's like wondering what happens to it. What is the value of its journey? We open our eyes in existence. We notice ourselves existing. We notice ourselves physically being. We notice as we are simultaneously physically being that the moment is not just physically alone, that there are subjects connected to it. And any moment of meaning is a contained moment, therefore a conditional moment, yet we are in an unconditional world with unconditional forces, and the conditions that we have built, you know, the safe haven of normality in, are not constant. They are not absolute. In 2025, as a member of the human species, I declare that I notice this is a simulation that has been kept and that has been developed for a long time, and it was necessary to act as a sort of bunker or blindfold or curtain for those who, in some sense, that to give them the access, to give the younger generations the ability to dream. It's as if you have to put a blindfold on someone who doesn't need to understand something early. That's the fascinating thing about life. The more you go back in history, the less elegance, style, class, civility there was. You know, style was something that only came through civilized behavior. When I say style, I'm not talking about like martial arts styles or styles of battle, like sword fighting and all that. Like, I'm talking about existence being being a sort of value game, and based on how you value it, it's in your mind you create a sort of play out arena. I am trying to say that you are a moment of attention that is being, and where this attention goes is the investment of time into becoming that moment. It's strange, but sometimes this world feels like a hallway. It feels like a hallway with many doors. Different doors, different ways the meaning of reality is held. We are standing in the halls where so countless types of human beings have opened their eyes and they've responded to this. And now it's our turn as the living. Life has brought us here to notice our decisions. When things get macro, there's less choice. When things get micro, to some degree, there is more choice. What we see as the human being is the simulation of a species to not startle itself about how actually unknown everything is. And we've all been acting, and the greatest deception was that the concept of acting. You're all actors, unknown forces. Performing what you know. You know, many times I have thought about what the final moment of existence would be like. Aside from religious explanations, just how would it feel? How would it feel when not your world is ending, but the world of worlds ends? What does it mean to have been something when there is an ending even? It is obvious to me that I think a healthy approach is to just think that nobody knows. Even if they do know, it's through their own tools that they have found something. It's like I'm asking you what sort of investor is your soul? For example, I think my soul is a type of soul that invests in the future. Sometimes the mind can see so further ahead of itself that it sees values beyond itself, and then it laughs at how it valued itself. We matter because we're existing. And so many people leave existence and they don't matter anymore. It's like existence, this living world, is like the main game. We're in the court, everybody's like playing ball. And then when you leave existence, you're sitting on the bench. Or if you've played the game long enough, you become a member of the audience. It's the journey of eyes to the realization that what world painted them first. The question of not where is my soul from? The whole point I'm trying to make is you can invest your time, you can invest your energy of being into things. You will at some point realize there is a system administrative intelligence to this world beyond human fathomings and conceptions. At some point, life is, I think, no longer about figuring out who you are, but realizing what everything is. What can I say? Pretty much the point of it was that this whole time you have been investing your time, and everything in reality by its different natures is like a different quality. So we have been selecting the quality of our existence. Souls exchange time for quality of existence. Now, if we're given a limited time and we don't know any other variable, we've just been given time and we're somewhere. We look at where we are and it's like, okay, use your time to engage existence, to activate existence. You're alive not just because of you, you're alive because existence, there was a command for you to exist. Your soul is the command of the system admin, actually. But the soul is also a mystery. It's like trying to open your eyes in ways it can't be closed anymore. I think those who truly step beyond the simulation of this existence understand that you wait for the system at. It's like wondering about what the most advanced being, after being the most, doing the most advanced thing, being in the most advanced, what else does it have to do? And how much of truth is beyond human expectation? The mystery of reality calls us forth. Thank you for listening. In the name of God, the most benevolent, the most merciful.